Fortinet FCP_FAS_ and 7.4 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. Which two statements correctly describe FortiAnalyzer high availability, HA, functionality? Choose 2. AVRRP is optional in FortiAnalyzer HA unless the cluster has more than 2 devices. B. FortiAnalyzer HA synchronizes both logs and selected system configuration settings. C. All FortiAnalyzer units in an HA cluster must operate in the same mode, either analyzer or collector. D. FortiAnalyzer HA is natively supported in most public cloud platforms, including AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. The answer is BC. Option B. Correct. FortiAnalyzer HA clusters can sync logs and critical system configuration settings to ensure consistent behavior and failover readiness. Option C. Correct. A key requirement for FortiAnalyzer HA is that all units in the cluster must be in the same mode, either analyzer mode or collector mode. Mixed mode is not allowed. Option A. Incorrect. FortiAnalyzer does not require VRRP. It uses its own heartbeat and failover mechanisms. VRRP is not a condition for HA setup. Option D. Incorrect. Native HA implementation in cloud platforms is limited. It's not broadly or fully supported across AWS, Azure, or GCP. In FortiAnalyzer, what are event handlers used for? A. Threat signatures provided by FortiGuard. B. Conditions defined to match specific patterns in log data. C. Notifications triggered by system alerts. D. Mechanisms to generate SNMP traps. The answer is B. Event handlers in FortiAnalyzer are configurations that define conditions to match in log records. When a log entry meets these criteria, e.g., a certain threat level, source IP, or event type, the handler triggers actions like alerting or incident creation. They are a key part of SOC event monitoring, enabling automated detection and incident response workflows. Option A refers to FortiGuard threat intelligence, not event handlers. Option C is a result of event handlers but not what they are. Option D is unrelated. SNMP traps are a separate monitoring mechanism. In FortiAnalyzer, if you use Chart Builder to create charts from filtered log results in LogView, which similar export option is available when working in FortiView? A. Export to report chart. B. Export to PDF. C. Export to Chart Builder. D. Export to custom chart. The answer is D. In FortiView, the Export to Custom Chart option allows users to create reusable charts based on the current view or filters. This is similar in purpose to the chart builder in LogView, but it's named differently in FortiView to reflect its custom chart functionality. Option A is incorrect. No Export to Report chart feature exists. Option B exports data visually but doesn't allow custom chart building. Option C refers to LogView, not FortiView. To automatically send generated reports via email from FortiAnalyzer, which configuration is required? A. Output profile. B. Report scheduling. C. SFTP server. D. SNMP server. The answer is A. The output profile in FortiAnalyzer defines how and where the report should be delivered. This includes email settings, such as SMTP server, recipient addresses, and message content. This must be configured before reports can be emailed automatically. Option B, report scheduling, defines when the report runs, not how it is sent. Option C, SFTP server, is used for remote storage, not emailing. Option D, SNMP server, is used for monitoring and alerting, not for reports. To send a FortiAnalyzer report via email to an external recipient, which two configurations are required? Choose two. A. Mail server. B. Output profile. C. SFTP server. D. Report scheduling. The answer is AB. Mail server. A. You must configure the SMTP server settings so FortiAnalyzer knows how to send emails externally. Output profile. B. This defines how the report is delivered, e.g., via email, and includes recipient information and report format. Option C, SFTP server, is for file transfer or archival, not for emailing reports. Option D, report scheduling, allows automated report generation, but not delivery. Without an output profile and mail server, no email will be sent. Which two factors affect how much reserved disk space FortiAnalyzer requires for log storage and operation? Choose two. A. Type of license. B. Size of the disk. C. Configured log quota. D. RAID configuration level. The answer is BC. Disk size. B. FortiAnalyzer reserves a percentage of the total disk space for system use, indexing, and overhead. A larger disk equals more reserved space. Total quota. C. The total log storage quota you allocate to devices or ADOMs impacts how much space must be reserved to support logging functions efficiently. Option A, license type, influences features and device capacity but does not directly control reserved disk space. Option D, RAID level, affects redundancy and usable space, but FortiAnalyzer calculates reserved space based on logical volume size, not RAID level. During a FortiAnalyzer firmware upgrade, what happens to logs that FortiGate attempts to send while FortiAnalyzer is temporarily offline? A. The log-filed process stores the logs in offline mode. B. FortiGate uses the miglogged process to cache logs locally. C. FortiAnalyzer performs log fetching once it is back online. D. Logs are dropped and not stored. The answer is B. When FortiAnalyzer is temporarily unavailable, e.g., during a firmware upgrade, the FortiGate uses the miglogged process to cache logs locally. Once FortiAnalyzer becomes reachable again, the cached logs are automatically forwarded. Option A. The log-filed process is not responsible for caching on FortiGate. Option C. FortiAnalyzer does not fetch logs. logs are pushed by FortiGate. Option D. Logs are not dropped as long as the FortiGate has disk space to buffer them. When performing a system backup on FortiAnalyzer, which two types of data are included in the backup configuration file? Choose 2. A. Generated report files. B. List of registered devices. C. Logs from authorized devices. D. System configuration settings. The answer is BD. B. Device list. The backup includes information about devices registered to the FortiAnalyzer. D. System information. This includes admin accounts, network settings, ADM configuration, and other system-level configuration data. Option A. Generated reports, not included in configuration backups. Reports are stored separately as data files. Option C. Logs. Logs are not part of the configuration backup. They are stored in the log database and would need to be backed up separately. In FortiAnalyzer, what are considered offline logs? A. Logs retrieved from devices after they reconnect from an offline state. B. Compressed archive logs that are no longer in the active log database. C. Logs that are fully indexed and stored in the SQL database. D. All logs stored before a system reboot. The answer is B. Offline logs in FortiAnalyzer refer to archived, compressed, log files that are no longer actively being written to or queried in real time. These are stored for long-term retention and can be reloaded into the database if needed. These logs are compressed to save space and are not part of the active log database unless re-indexed or queried manually. Option A. Incorrect. FortiAnalyzer does not label logs as offline based on device connection state. Option C. Refers to active, searchable logs, not offline ones. Option D. System reboots do not classify logs as offline. Which FortiAnalyzer feature allows you to restrict administrator login access to specific IP addresses or locations? A. Administrative profiles. B. Secure protocol settings. C. Trusted hosts. D. Static routing. The answer is C. Trusted hosts are used to restrict admin logins to specific IP addresses or subnets. When configured for an admin account, login attempts from any unlisted IP are blocked. This enhances security by limiting access to known and controlled systems or networks. Option A. Admin profiles control permissions, not login access locations. Option B. Secure protocols, like HTTPS or SSH, control how you connect, not where from. Option D. Static routes manage traffic flow, not admin login restrictions.